Hi everyone, welcome to Stories by Me. The story we're going to learn today is The Mystery of the Ghost Forest. There once were two remarkably brave girls named Maya and Lena. They weren't just neighbors, they were absolute best friends. Bound by a shared love for adventure, when their families moved to a new picturesque village together, the girls were overjoyed. The villagers were incredibly sweet and welcoming, and for a while life felt like a perfect dream. But soon a chilling shadow fell over their new home. Whispers began to circulate through the village marketplace. The locals spoke in hushed, fearful tones about a ghost that haunted their dense, sprawling forest lying just beyond the village borders. Maya and Lena, however, were not easily frightened. They scoffed at the campfire stories. There's no such thing as ghosts, Maya declared. Exactly, Lena agreed. One day we should go in there and prove it, even if everyone else is too afraid to step foot near it. Into the woods. The day arrived sooner than they expected. On a bright open weekend, the girls found themselves entirely free for the day. Seizing the opportunity, they made up their minds to finally explore the mysterious woods. Ever the practical one, Maya packed a backpack and essentials, a bright torchlight and a box of matchsticks, and two hearty sandwiches just in case their adventure lasted past lunchtime. As they crossed the household of the village, an elder spotted them. Hey girls, where are you going? He called out, his brow furrowed with worry. You look like you're heading straight for the forest. We are, Lena replied cheerfully, not breaking her stride. Another villager gasped, stepping forward. Wait, are you actually going into the ghost forest? Yep, Maya chirped with a confident grin. But it's far too dangerous, the first villager pleaded, reaching out a hand to stop them. Lena waved dismissively. It's okay. We'll see for ourselves if there's really a ghost or if it's all just a big misunderstanding. With the final word, the duo marched purposefully toward the tree line. The villagers tried to call them back, but it was no use. Left with nothing but anxiety, a small crowd stood at the edge of the village, watching the two brave figures disappear into the shadows of the canopy, silently praying for the their return. In the forest, deep within the woods, the sunlight struggled to pierce through the thick roots of the leaves, casting long, eerie shadows across the damp forest floor. So, Lena whispered, looking around, the reason they think a ghost lives here is because of some mystical figure and a strange ticking sound, right? Well, I guess so, Maya replied, sweeping her torchlight across the gnarled tree trunks. But it's just a ghost story. We're going to prove them wrong. Snap! Suddenly, a loud, sharp crack echoed through the silence. Maya froze instantly. Shh! Did you hear that? Lena looked down sheepishly. Sorry, she whispered, lifting her foot. I just stepped on a big twig. Maya sighed in relief, but as she raised her head, her breath caught in her throat. Just a few yards ahead, obscured by a shifting fog, stood a tall, pale shape. Lena looked. Maya whispered, her heart hammering against her ribs. They were terrified. Every instinct told them to run, but true to their brave nature, they forced their feet to step forward, creeping closer to the apparition. As they neared, the mist shifted, and Lena suddenly let out a breathless laugh. It wasn't a spirit at all. It was just a thick patch of swirling fog draped over an oddly shaped tree stump, creating a perfect illusion. Aha! Maya said, her courage rushing back. So the mystical, ghostly figure was just the mist and the wood. But what about the ticking sound? Lena questioned, her eyes screaming the dark canopy above. Well, we'll just have to find out about that, Maya determined. They ventured even deeper into the heart of the forest. The silence grew heavier until tick, tick, tick. The sound cut through the quiet air. Lena stiffened, fear gripping her once more. Maya swallowed hard, but forced herself to take another step forward. She peered into the gloom, searching for the source of the noise. There was no spectre, no phantom. Then Maya looked up straight. Perched high on a sturdy branch was a magnificent woodpecker. Its beak was moving rhythmically, furiously pecking away at the bark of a hollow tree. Tick, tick, tick. The hollow wood amplified the sharp impact, making it echo through the forest like an ominous flock. Maya laughed out loud. The woodpecker! It was the woodpecker pecking on the tree that caused the ticking sound all along. With the mystery completely solved, there was no doubt left. The ghost forest wasn't haunted at all. It was just a forest. A safe return. Relieved and triumphant, Maya and Lena marched back out of the woods and headed straight to the village. The anxious villagers rushed to meet them, gasping in relief to see them unharmed. The girls proudly recounted their adventure, explaining the mist and the woodpecker, instantly washing away the village long held fears. But just as everyone began to cheer and celebrate, a faint sound drifted from the edge of the woods. Chick chick! The villagers jumped, eyes wide in sudden panic. But Maya and Lena just looked at each other and smiled. This time they knew exactly who it was. Apparition, a ghost or ghost-like image of a person. In the story, the girls thought the mist looked like an apparition. Canopy, the high leafy roof formed by the tops of the trees in a forest. Duo, a pair of people working together or closely associated, referring to Maya and Lena. Circulate, to move around from place to place or person to person, used to describe how the rumor spread through the village. Gnat, knotted, rough and twisted, especially with age, used to describe the old tree trunk. Thank you for watching.